This is the story of a man who believed COVID conspiracies until he caught the virus and died. Gary Matthews was an artist and photographer, a familiar sight on the streets of his hometown in Shropshire.
He's beautiful. He's a beautiful man. I mean, he was very gentle and very delicate. I hugged him quite a lot.
But sometime in the last few years, his friends say, Gary changed. His lifelong interest in radical politics took a darker turn.
He had changed a bit, almost slightly insulting, like, you're being brainwashed, can't you see?
When the pandemic hit, Gary mostly ignored the rules. Then, in January 2021, he caught COVID-19 and died, leaving his family and friends distraught and searching for answers.
I had this real heavy, watery chest, and also angry because it didn't have to happen, and yet it had.
I'm Marianna Spring, the BBC's specialist disinformation reporter, and for the past 2 years I've been investigating Britain's COVID conspiracy movement. It's a hodgepodge of groups and people with a huge assortment of beliefs and assumptions. And many in this fringe but significant movement think that the pandemic has been manipulated or even created by shadowy forces beyond our control. Thing is, there's a real human cost to all this pseudoscience. For my new podcast, Death by Conspiracy, for Radio 4 and BBC Sounds, I've been investigating what happened to Gary. I've been going deep inside the conspiracy underbelly that lies just below the surface of the Shropshire market town of Shrewsbury. And I've learned how Gary's death has been hijacked by conspiracy-filled local groups.
People in Shrewsbury have accused me of being a murderer because Gary died, and have shouted out murderer to me in the street, blood on your hands. If that's honestly what you think, then arrest me.
Talking to Gary's friends and family, I've built up a picture of who he really was, what happened to him, and who bears responsibility. From BBC Radio 4, Death by Conspiracy, a new 10-part series. Subscribe now on BBC Sounds.